Welcome to the Bible Stories with Gian channel. We will discuss in this video what happened to the fallen angels' wives. After discovering heavenly secrets, these women became mothers of all magic and impurity. As you can see, they were the first witches. The Book of Enoch says the wives of the fallen angels became sirens, the source of mermaid myths. But there's a catch. The myth of sirens began in ancient Greece around 300 BC. In ancient legends, sirens were not mermaids. They were bird-like creatures that tempted sailors with their voices, leading them to crash on rocky shores. If fallen angels' wives became sirens, they resembled birds, not mermaids. I believe these wives became songbirds of the deep blue sea instead of mermaids. Let's go back to the Bible. It talks about the women who married fallen angels. The best place to find this story is in Genesis 6:1. When mankind began to spread and daughters were born, the sons of God saw their beauty and took them as brides. The Lord said, "My spirit will not struggle with man forever, for he is mortal. His days will be 120 years." Giants were on the earth in those days, and when the sons of God came to the daughters of men, they had children with them. These were the mighty men of old, heroes of renown. God saw that man's wickedness was great on the earth, and that his thoughts were always evil. The Lord regretted creating man and grieved in his heart. He said, "I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, man and beast, creeping things and birds of the air, for I am sorry I made them." But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the descendants of Noah. Noah was a just and perfect man in his generations, and he walked with God. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth was corrupt before God and filled with violence. God looked upon the earth and saw it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its way. God said to Noah, "The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. I will destroy them with the earth." From this scripture, Genesis 6, the sons of God are considered fallen angels, and the daughters of men were human women. By Enoch's time and Noah's time, if the wives of the fallen angels became human beings, they were believed to be the first witches on earth. Let's see how these myths were hidden in early Christian beliefs. Early Christians discouraged belief in literal sirens. Sirens were described as female-headed birds in early Greek art. Later, they were shown as female figures with bird legs or without wings, often playing musical instruments. According to a 10th century Byzantine encyclopedia, sirens were small birds with women's faces. St. Jerome, who wrote the Latin Vulgate version of the Bible, used the word siren in Isaiah 13:22 and Jeremiah 50:39. Clement of Alexandria described sirens as symbols of pleasure and evil. Later writers like Ambrose used sirens to symbolize worldly greed. Isidore of Seville, a scholar from 560-636, believed there were 3 sirens, part virgin, part bird, singing with wings and claws. Others thought there were 5 or even 13 sirens with various names. Their parents were believed to be the ocean god or the river god, and their mother was often a muse or a nymph. The German siren, known as Lorelei, was sometimes depicted as a betrayed woman's spirit. Compared to Greek myths, sirens' appearance varied from bird-like women to mermaids. In early Christian art, they were shown as birds, but by the 12th century, mermaid-like sirens appeared. A group of sirens was often depicted with bird bodies or hybrid forms. Medieval texts described sirens as flying creatures, but the image of a mermaid became popular over time. The siren's character was seen as a symbol of temptation and destruction, but also as a fascinating myth, blending different cultures and legends. Leave a comment if you've been with us this far. Please consider subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to like this video and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our content. Thank you, take care, and God bless you.